Hey folks, Chris once again. Welcome back to another. Sorry, it's my uncle outside carrying trash to his truck. But it's Chris once again, and this is another request sign from Rick. And he wanted me to talk about the movie Jason X. I apologize for all the annoying noises that are coming out from out there. There's a guy painting. We're about to eat dinner. My shithead of a stepdad doesn't know how to answer his fucking phone, so please ignore all that. I'm here to talk about the movie Jason X. I already talked about Jason Goes to Hell. And this movie's interesting mainly because it's not necessarily a good movie, but it's a fun, so bad it's good kind of movie. After the fail of Jason Goes to Hell, they made another one where Jason goes to space. Just like Leprechaun, only better than Leprechaun Goes to Space, because yuck. The Leprechaun movie sucked. But this movie was interesting mainly because I don't care for the characters, but things you're not supposed to like the characters, you're supposed to have fun with Jason fucking people up, and that's what he does. So some of the stuff that goes down in this movie, the plot is basically Jason gets frozen in time, his body gets taken to the space station, they unfreeze him, and he goes out killing people. That's basically the whole plot. It's not that much to say about this movie. I like it, but it's not a good movie. For example, I saw Smile yesterday. If you saw my video on that, we actually went to the theaters and saw the movie Smile. And to be honest, even that movie is more scarier and more good than this movie. Mainly because this movie, I don't like any of the characters. Apologies for that. They kill off David Cronenberg. They impale him or whatever. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's David Cronenberg in a Jason movie." I'm like, yeah, but he only died in one scene. It's not that exciting. I'm just going to talk about the kills, and that's it, because there's not that much to talk about with this movie. There's not much to go through in this movie. There's probably my favorite death scene in the whole movie, in my top 5 in the franchise. It's where this lady, he's like sitting in his bed or whatever, in the lab, and this lady's like on the computer. She turns around, she takes off his fucking mask, and she's like, "Poor baby, no wonder you wore this thing." And that pisses Jason off, so he wakes up, takes her by the hair, and pushes it into liquid nitrogen, pulls it out, and her face is all frozen, smashes on the counter, her face shatters. Fucking brutal as fuck, and fucking awesome as fuck. I love that death scene. There's a really silly one where the guy gets thrown off some kind of thing, and he's like on this drill and he's spinning around. It was funny, but it wasn't that exciting. A guy gets his arm cut off and he gets it surgically sewed back on or whatever. So that was pointless showing that. See what else happens in this movie. There's a scene with an android. It's like a woman. And there's a scene where she has no shirt on, her nipples fall off, and I don't know what that scene was, but it's weird as shit. There's a scene where someone gets their nipples like twisted, like a titty twist. I'm like, ugh. The CGI in this movie was fucking terrible. With the scene in the game or whatever. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. This movie, Jason X, just isn't one of my favorite movies in the franchise. It's there. I mean, Uber Jason's pretty cool, but he's more cheesy looking and stupid looking than anything. But he looks decently cool if he was like a Transformer, but I know I'm talking all discombobulated, but there's not really much to say about this movie in my opinion. It's just not a great movie. The best thing about this movie is Jason and a couple of the kills. I'm not going to spoil the ending in case you guys don't want it spoiled. I do like to look at Jason before he was over Jason. There's a really stupid scene where a guy is looking back and he's like, "Oh, it's you, Jason," and he turns around and says, "It's okay. All he wanted was his fucking machete," and then Jason kills him. So yeah, you deserved it, you prick. Jason isn't here to make friends, man. Let's see what else. I don't know. It's not. Like I said, to me, it's not a movie I watch that often. To me, the first four are the best ones, but I don't know. What do you guys think of this movie? Do you think it's terrible, like I think it is, or do you think it's actually kind of decent? This movie, I forgot to give I keep on forgetting to give these movies a rating. I guess, I say give Smile I think I did give it a 7 out of 10. If not, the rating's right here, 7 out of 10 for Smile. This movie gets a 4 out of 10. Yeah, I don't know. The acting's not that good. This sucks on so many fucking levels. Stupid. Jason doesn't look that convincing to me. When he's over Jason, he just looks silly. The acting's terrible. The CGI's terrible. The only saving grace of this movie is the face smash. But yeah. So what do you think of Jason X? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I'm getting the fuck out of here. So yeah, my name is Chris Fawcett. I approve this message.